What's going on, my dudes? It's Andy here. So right now, this is a review for Wolfenstein 2. Well, first things first, I don't have the game. Well, I've seen it up on YouTube, and Hogan said, my buddy Hogan said that I can do a review on it. And so, let's begin. Spoiler alert. There's gonna be tons of spoilers in this game. So this takes place in 1961. Shortly, a mere 20 years after the first game. When it's set, in 1961. Why's that blur like that? Oh. After BJ was in a coma for 2 decades. Its first mission was on the U-boat Eva's Hammer. Well, BJ captured it, and also tons of Nazis were on board. And it's perfect. It's perfect firefight. Well, there's one of two timelines. You sacrifice Fergus to save Wyatt, or sacrifice Wyatt to save Fergus. So I've seen Gamer's little playground, I think, video of Wolfenstein 2. He selected Fergus. Save Wyatt, sacrifice Fergus, I think. Yeah. Plus, there's different timelines. The first mission is on the Nazi U-boat, plus on Eva's Hammer. I'm explaining the missions here, but anyway. Caroline, she got killed. Fergus or Wyatt got killed. Also, during the prologue of the game, we go back to BJ's childhood in Mesquite, Texas. It's just outside of Dallas. His dad, a salesman. This is the 1920s and 30s. Mind you, this was during the Jim Crow South, so everybody was divided, blacks and whites. And BJ's dad, he says the N-word a few times. He says the N-bomb. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on YouTube because I'm gonna get blasted. But I'm not gonna say it. And he hits BJ's mom. Also, he hits him. He gets violent towards him, you know. Also, he takes down on the dog. Sheesh. And now back to the game itself. So Frau Engel, well, her name is Irene Engel. There's no way I got that right. Her daughter, Sigrun. Boy, she's got some weight on her though, but hey. And according to General Engel, yeah, her man found stuff in her room, like her dad, like treason and stuff like that. She doesn't want to kill Caroline, but her mom does. She's violent towards her own daughter. She's family. My mom wouldn't slap me across the face. Yeah. I got sidetracked a little bit. Wonder if the events in Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus came true in real life. And it wouldn't be pretty. Nazis will take over. I'll get to that I'll get to that in a minute. Um, right. See now, the Ausmercer launches these torpedoes, like I think these are called depth charges. I think against save the captured U-boat, and BJ has to dismantle the radio signal. And also one of the scenes in the game, BJ self narrates, which is a good thing. Also, he took out the commander first. Jeez, that man, it was a silent takedown too, like Batman Arkham Origins. Boy, it's pretty amazing. You know. Also, there's tons of Nazis on board. They didn't know what was going on. I'm watching Jeopardy right now. I'll get to that later. So, see what else. Right now, after killing of Nazis, BJ goes back to the ship. He's got scars on his body because, well, his kidneys are failing and stuff like that. And one of the scenes, there's like this monkey cat hybrid thing. Well, see, Shamasha, I believe, with a body of a Siamese cat and a body of a squirrel monkey. Jeez. Yeah, so as someone that contested on Jeopardy, like, oh man, that's so crazy. Alright, after that, we got all the characters like Mombate, Set. I like Set, by the way, too. And now the next mission is where BJ goes to New York to find a resistance group in New York. This is after the Nazis atom bombed New York City and the U.S. surrendered. Everything was radiated. Well, according to Wyatt or Fergus, there's like Nazi search parties. And after battling robot dogs and harmful radiation and freaking drones, BJ gets to the hideout. Yeah, there's Grace and Super Smash. Well, after all, Super Smash gets killed in Roswell. Oh, I think it's in Texas. I think I'll get to that later. And after BJ destroys some hordes of Nazis, they ride in the chopper. I think it's called the Whisper Chopper. I think in Wolfenstein: The New Order. I gotta get that game. I gotta get Wolfenstein: The New Order. Jesus, hard. It was hard as hell. And see what else. What else? Oh yeah. BJ gets a ride to Roswell. Well, it is beside Texas, mind you. Well, the Roswell is out of helicopter range, so he's just ride to freaking Roswell, and mind you, everything's been Nazified. Propaganda, like I've seen some of the trailers of Wolfenstein: New Order. I mean, Wolfenstein: New Crosses, my bad. And they had like a 60s superhero cartoon, like a Batman spoof, Blitzmesh. Also, one of the scenes in that trailer, Blitzmesh runs like Batman did back in the 1960s. I've seen that trailer, and it's not that bad. Well, I'm not no Nazi, mind you. Like I said, it was a freaking Batman spoof. He tries to defeat the American evil. Also on YouTube, I've seen this video called BJ and the Freedom Fighters. It's like an anti-Nazi propaganda kind of thing. I like to see that. I like to see it in cartoon form, BJ and the Freedom Fighters. And now back to Roswell, New Mexico. Mind you, everything's been Nazi-fied, like drones and those Nazi stealth fighter jets spew red, white, and red smoke, the colors of the swastika. Yeah, everything's been Nazi-fied. Now, at the beginning of the mission, BJ goes undercover as a freaking firefighter. Also, he sees a poster of himself called Terribility by the Nazis. Mind you, they wanted the Nazis to take over the world. And he's seen on every TV around the globe. Now, at the beginning, it's like poking fun. These two Ku Klux Klan members are talking to a freaking Nazi guard. Well, since it's the Victory Day, like the 4th of July, like Independence Day for the Nazis, it's like Victory Day for them. Well, it's according to decaf the ban from the Nazi regime, changeover day, it's like you change from English to German. If you don't believe me, go search decaf, search up changeover day. And it's not a bad song. After all, I have German blood in me, which means I am not no Nazi. I'm telling you, I'm not no Nazi, dudes. Like Dr. Shirt, I can teach y'all some German if you want to. I think I can I can teach you some German like in the future video. I think. Guten Tag means good afternoon. Guten Morgen means good morning. See, Dankeschön means thanks. Yeah, that's some German right there. Also, super special. He flew to his hometown Roswell, and in the background you see SS troops marching. Seriously, if I was in the crowd, I'd say, "Oh God, there's Nazi troops everywhere. I gotta get going." Yeah, and also you can see it in the demo as well. You see the demo of the game. Now, you go to Papa Joe's All American Diner. That's where Super Special is there. He's undercover as well too. And you see a freaking Nazi soldier with like a headset and walks in there. Getting like a freaking milkshake, you know? It's kinda good. I'll be doing like a part 2 of this because due to time. I'll explain the rest of the missions in a future video. It's like part 1 of Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus review. Now, Area 52 is connected by rocket train tracks. No, not these. Well, back then they were pretty advanced with robots and weaponry and drones. Also rocket trains. Man, like I said, if Wolfenstein, the events of Wolfenstein 2 happened in real life, I'd be in the SS right now. Because for one thing, I'm the perfect age for it. Well, in this universe, conscription for the military, and you see nothing on TV but propaganda. And I'm telling you. Plus, also be on BJ's side. Also, there's tons of Nazi soldiers in the well, Area 52 is where you reach the upper command or upper command or the high command of the German military. And BJ plants a freaking atomic bomb. Well, it's just a warhead inside a freaking fire extinguisher. And you see freaking rockets and freaking spaceships. Also, in Roswell itself, you see freaking motorcycles with just one frick. It's called the Una motorcycle or something like that. Dude, if that man, if those motorcycles were actually real, I seriously, I get one of those things and just drive around. Well, it'd be hard to handle. Well, it'll be hard to handle with the first time you drive, but if you were good at it, you'd be great. And also you see flying saucers, but developed by the Nazis due to Da He Should. Well, it's like a sets group. Also, you meet Seth Roth in a leopard camp in Croatia. Like, Da He Should. There's no way I got that right. Also, you see Max. The guy, the guy's great. Also, I'll get to him in a minute. No, this is Max Haas, but hey, he's a nice guy. Let's see. What was I? Oh yeah, and after BJ get bugs out of Roswell, he just presses the detonator and boom, there goes the Overcommando. Also, plus the flying stars and the rockets fly to somewhere in space or something. They've already, I mean, they've already colonized the damn moon. Why don't they colonize the sun or Venus for all I care? Now back to the game. Now let's see. He goes. Well, he gotta go to Dallas, but he goes to his childhood home in Mesquite, Texas, and things get ugly. His dad, Red Blaskowitz, the guy's still alive. Yeah, he has a rifle in his hand. Also, BJ has more flashbacks. Also, he dates a black chick. Like I said, it's the Jim Crow South. It was divided back then. Also, BJ's dad still gets pissed off at him. Also, he sold Zovia, that's the wife's name, out to the Nazis. And plus, I think his family got jobs in the regime. One family member had like a job as like a janitor, like in somewhere like some Nazi building or somewhere. And Rip, that's his name, is a Nazi supporter, mind you. Yeah, he said he took all the Jews, the coloreds, and I'm not gonna say it. He said it's a white man's world now. White man's gotta keep it Christian. Seriously, like I said, if this was real, it wouldn't be pretty at all. It would suck. If Thousand Yes says it, oh, I'm bailing, I'm out. Seriously, that'd be if Thousand Yes says it'll be a big mistake, pal. Seriously. And now Rip points a gun to BJ's head. Said, on your knees. And turns out he called General Angle. And seriously, it wasn't pretty. She too got like scars on her face because we first met her back in Wolfenstein: The New Order at that leopard camp in Croatia. Also, she spoke English. after all, she had a German last name, so seriously. Well, Blaskowitz, according to Set Roth and General Angle, Blaskowitz is a Polish name. Sorry guys, that's my throat. And Angle throw like a black hood over BJ's face. Also, you see a crowd of people, and there's like this like in this building. Stomach. It's kind of sore down there. Also, in one of the trailers, at the end of credits, he said Newmont TV, a Newmont station like like a Dumont station like the Newmont network, the Dumont network, same thing. Also, you see TV cameras everywhere. Also, one of the positions slaps BJ in the face. I couldn't understand words you said. Also, the soldier said, "Calm down, lady." Also, the soldier said, "Calm down, man. God." If I was a German soldier, I said, "Listen, BJ, I'm on your side, pal. I'm on your side." Hey, that would be great too. And they'll be holding BJ shot in a few weeks. And Super Special argues his way in to see BJ. So it's like, well, BJ was like in a freaking holding cell. Oh my god, that wasn't pretty. And Special fakes being attacked by BJ, and surprise, surprise, Angle is still there. And now BJ is in DC, capital of the American Reich. Also, in front of the Lincoln Memorial, now called the Hitler Memorial, because they built the statue of that guy. I'll get to him later in part 2. When the game is depicted at Hitler in the game is depicted as a freaking old geezer. He's in the 70s. Well, in the game he didn't kill himself. He just didn't. And now General Irene cuts off BJ's head in front of thousands and thousands of people. And those buildings in the background, Uber Concrete or Super Concrete was developed by Dottie Hood, but the Nazis got to it and built these gigantic freaking buildings. Man, those buildings were pretty good back then. I'll tell you now. And Seth, Anya, BJ, Max, Mombate tried to say BJ, but he was dead. But they gave him oxygenated blood. Also, they made him like a Futurama character. Also, Max, the lovable lunkhead he is, I like him. He does it with, and he knocks out a German soldier. And the soldier accidentally shoots his buddy. Also the two soldiers, they look at this dead body and say, "Oh God, he's dead." Oh God, he's dead. Shit. He's shit. So that marks the end of the first part of this review. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more vlogs. Like and comment. And turn on that post notifications bell. Give me a follow on Twitter at AEVlogs&Gaming, Google Plus, Snapchat 8916199, and Instagram 86099. Auf Wiedersehen, guys, means see you later in German. Auf Wiedersehen.